I wasn't going to do this, you know. I was cutting out readers runs from my life. But like Sean said, FOMO is a real thing, people. Hi everyone, it's me, Natalie, and this is my Reading Rush TBR. Yes, I'm going to do it. I watched Booktubeathon last year. I didn't have a channel then, and I promised myself that I would definitely join in next year when I had my channel. And now it's no such thing, but Reading Rush is here. So I put off doing it, but couldn't resist. Reading Rush starts on Monday and finishes on the 28th, the following Sunday. So it's all about getting as much reading in as a week as you can, I guess, and fulfilling 7 challenges. So here is my TBR. First one is a book with purple on the cover, and I've got A Stolen Season by Rodney Hall. This is part of my Miles Franklin Award shortlist reading with Julia and Jacqueline. And we had planned to buddy read this one anyway. So when I saw it purple on the cover, I was like, cheers, that's awesome. So seems like an interesting book. Follows the story of 3 people, and it says 3 people experiencing a period of life they never thought possible and perhaps should never have been granted at all. So it follows Adam, who's an Iraqi veteran, Mariana, who had to flee the country after her husband lied to the wrong people, and John Philip receives a surprise inheritance. So it sounds like it could be quite profound. I'm really interested in finding out more, and I'm glad I'm buddy reading it to chat through it. So yep, there's prompt number 1 done. Yeah, prompt number 2 is about reading in the same spot. It always baffles me when this is on challenge list because I do that all the time. I either read in my green chair or on the couch. I mean, I vlog, so you know, or in my bed. So I'm just going to pick up this book. This is Dyscrania by Jennifer Mills and another Miles Franklin shortlist book. This will be the last one that I'll have to read before the prize is announced. I think it's next week or the week after. This is to do with climate change. So residents on a small town are discovering that the sea is disappearing, and yeah, I don't really know much more about that. I think it could be a little bit, what's the word? Oh, what is that word? Like maybe magical realism or futuristic or something like that, which scares the pants off me. But I mean, I want to give it a go. I want to read all of the shortlist. So yeah, this will be my reading in the same spot. Check out, is it a jellyfish on the cover? It's very cool, huh? I'm going to combine a couple of prompts here because we all know that I never get through all of the challenges and readathons, but it's the first time for everything. So I'm cutting myself a bit of a break here. I'm combining the book I was supposed to read last year, which is challenge number 3, and challenge number 6, which is a book with 5 words or more in the title. Yep, here it is again. Still haven't finished reading this one. I am up to there. So I'm just gonna have to backtrack a bit, but I've got about 200 and something pages left of that. So hopefully this is the week where I get this book done. Again, I started, for those of you who haven't been following, this book has plagued me forever, and I don't know why I haven't picked it up. It's really good. It's really good. I really, really enjoy it. So it's just one of those things that I've got this block against finishing this bloody book. So hopefully next week we'll get it done. Prompt 4 is the author's first book, and I am going to pick up Sophie Laguna, One Foot Wrong. This is the last one of hers that I have to read. I love Sophie Laguna's writing. Love it. Sophie Laguna writes from the child's point of view, and normally a child with a troubled home life. And in her other books, she did that so well. So this is about Hester, who just lives with reclusive parents, and about how when she goes to school, she gets exposed to different things that sort of shows her that maybe her home life is a little bit whack. So yeah, then she has to find the strength to kind of climb out from that. Sophie Laguna's writing, I can hardly describe it, but it's not poetic in that it's wordy and roundabout, but the words are just really cleverly used. And often I find myself when I read her books going, oh, that was a good line. You know, I do that throughout her books. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be just as great. But this was her first one, so we will see. Then chapter 5 is like the challenge with the main character is non-human. Is that right? I didn't write it down fully, but I have the bees. And thank God I picked this up in my huge haul because I was kind of stumped. Yeah, this is about Flora 717 and her time in the hive. And I just read the start of it to make sure it wasn't an actual person, but it starts with her kind of hatching in her hive and then having to go and clean it up. It's very cool. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. This is blurbed by Margaret Atwood on the front and then by Madeline Miller on the back. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this actually. I'm very excited. Then we've got a book to film adaptation, and I don't watch movies, I don't watch much TV, I just watch BookTube. I'm that kind of person. But I did watch Doris's TBR that just came out, and she said she was going to read Clueless, and that Clueless was kind of loosely based on Emma, and I have not seen that movie for just so long. So if I get around to it, maybe I'll pick up Emma. But when I just sat down and did the maths on all of these books, I realised that that's a lot for me. So we might not get all of that done. But anyway, this is it. This is me not missing out. This is me making sure I'm part of the BookTube clan. But yeah, it's exciting to be joining in on another readathon. And yeah, this one's a bit of a fancy one with badges and websites and all that sort of stuff. So I'll have to work all that out. Anyway, this is it. I think I'll do some daily vlogging next week and kind of get my vlogging mojo back and yeah, enjoy reading this and sharing it with you. Anyway, if you're doing Reading Rush, good luck. I'm glad I'm doing it with you now, and yeah, I can't wait to chat with you about how I go. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.